Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, today we are going to be talking about some tips to save money. So the number one tip to save money is pay yourself. Number two is cut down the amount you spend on food. So point number three is cutting down on the services that you use. This is another big and important aspect of savings. Cutting down on the services that you need. So let me break it down. So for example, you see some people carrying 2 phones, 3 phones. What do you need 3, 4 phones for? At the end of the day, you're wasting money without knowing that you're wasting money. Because if you have 2 or 3 phones, 2 phones is understandably, because me too, I have 2. One is my normal number that I'm using for my regular day-to-day life thing. That's my normal phone, and my other phone is just for editing. I'm not paying anything. It's just connected to Wi-Fi. Edit my video, transfer. That is just basically I'm using one phone because I don't need 2 phones. Not of 3, not of 4. I mean, you're wasting money without knowing it, because by the time you're carrying 3, 4 phones, guys, you are buying credits on those phones. You are not just carrying the phone for carrying sake. You are carrying it because there is something in it that you will use. For example, you have Glow, you have MTN, you have this, you have Leica, you have Liberia, you have 3G, you have Virgin. It's unnecessary. You can do without them. At the end of the day, you are wasting money unknowingly. So check the services that you use and cut them down. If really important, you need 2 phones, fine. 2 phones is understandable. Maybe you are a business kind of person that you use one for your business and blah blah blah. The other one is your regular phone, which you can still use for other things. That's fine. For you carrying 3 or 4 phones, one for here, one for back jeans, one for back pockets, it's unnecessary. You're just wasting money without knowing. Know what you need your phone for. Know what and what you don't need, and anything you don't need, like I keep on going back to want and need. You want this thing, but do you really need them? If you don't need 4 phones or 3 phones, why are you carrying 3 phones for? You are even stressing yourself. The phone is even adding to weight that will dragging your shoulder down or dragging your hand down. Let's crack some jokes, right? So yeah, if you don't need 4 phones or you don't need 3 phones, there is no point for you spending extra money just to carry in and call hello. You realize that if you're in England, we buy Leica and Liberia for £5, £10, £20. You just have them just to call friends and people that you don't really need to talk to. You start talking, and at the end of the day, you haven't achieved anything, but you are spending. You finish £10 in a go. Tomorrow again you go and buy another Leica or Liberia or whatever, and you just no, it's unnecessary. These are the way that people spend money, and at the end of the day they will find out that the year has ended. What did they achieve? Nothing. They will start reflecting, and wow, now so this year they finish because you didn't plan for it. If you don't plan, either fail to plan to fail. He that fails to plan is already planning to fail. That's the simple truth. So if you do not plan, at the end of the year, you will find out that you didn't achieve anything for that year. That year are just gone like that, without you putting your hand on one thing that I was able to achieve this because of what? Your way of life. You're living extravagant life without knowing, and you don't need to spend extravagantly. You don't need to have things that you don't need. Somebody else, you can give. If you two get, you can even help people instead of you using it unnecessarily that you don't really need. When you help someone, that person will tell you thank you. If not for this person, those are the ways you can save and be effective in your day-to-day life. And at the end of the year, you'll be surprised that, oh, I was able to achieve this. Wow, I'm surprised. Another way again you can cut your bill is, for example, we that are here in England, in abroad, we have so many services. For example, I'm using EDF energy. EDF is supplying my gas bill and my light bill. At the end of the day, I'm spending £500 a month, and meanwhile I have British gas there that can, if I use British gas, I can save £200 from that 500. Maybe EDF British gas will be charging me £300. And we have Autopus Energy. Autopus Energy can be charging me £250. Or we have so many, Saturn Electric, maybe Saturn Electric will be charging me 230 pounds. What stops me from shopping around and see the one that best suits me? So if I'm just stuck on EDF, I will be spending huge. It's just a disclaimer, right? It's not like that is what they do, all this company. I'm just using it like an example. So at the end of the day, you find out that you're stuck with one service provider and you are spending way too high. So if from time to time you shop around and see where your electricity, you can get it cheaper, your bills, you can get it cheaper. For example, the energy company we are using now, I've told them that I'm shopping around. If I see anything that I prefer, and I will change it. So that's fine. It's allowed. Nobody's going to kill you that you are leaving them. Provided you are not into any contract of any kind, you can switch network, you can switch provider. Go for the one that is cheaper and efficient. Why not? Why staying in stacking with one? So why will you stack in one? Why will you just stock yourself in one energy provider when you can shop around and see the one that is cheaper? Even if at the end of the month you're saving 50 pounds, is something. 50 times 12 is how much? Is 600 already you've made, you've been able to save for the year. So you don't have to stock in one place. Shop around and see which services that will save you a little bit more, we save you little money, and go for them. So that is tip number 3 that I normally use. I don't stock to any network provider for too long if I discover that there is another alternative that I can get cheaper. Guys, I will just go for that one. So that is point number 3, how I managed to save money. Point number 4 is set aside some money for your periodic spending. We're all human beings, things happen, unexpected expenses will come, like birthday parties, like marriage, like you going out. For example, I just came back from my friend's place, and it was not a long planning though, but I had to buy fuel for the car because I drove. Or even if I'm not driving, I have to pay transport, right? So those are the things you think about, and you just, keep little money aside for things like that. Buy 1 or 2 things. Periodic spending, just set aside, no matter how little it is, especially if you have children. Your children, friends might want to do birthday, you want to go there and buy them little gift wraps, things like that. Even you have colleagues at work that is celebrating birthday, wedding anniversary, things like that. You want to buy little things for them. You don't have to be going back to cracking your head that, oh my god, where am I going to see money? Just keep them. There are sometimes there are some people that just throw money everywhere, like not everywhere, but some strategic place in their house. When things like this arises, they will just go there, and that kind of money, they sweet you because you are not actually going to dip your hand into your salary or into your savings and all that. You just reach out for any amount you want from there. Just buy what you want, and that problem is solved. This is another way that I save money. I just set out some money. I call it periodic spending. Anytime, birthday periods, wedding anniversary, and things like that. It will go a very long way to help you, not going deep into your savings and things like that. It will really go a long way to help you, and it has really greatly helped me. And that brings us to the last but not the least, point number 5. Saving the change. This one is a very basic one. You don't have to do it, but I do it anyway. Saving the change. What do I mean by saving the change? At times you go to markets, you are back from your shopping or from markets, you have some coins or some notes that you think that really I don't really need to buy anything for the next 4 to 5 days. So why am I keeping this money in my purse? You just put it in your save. Yeah, I have my can. This is it. You can hear the noise. Yeah. So this is my can. I bought small one this time around. I don't know why. Last year when I have the big one. So any coins that I don't really need, maybe I went to market or supermarket or shop, anything, I bought some things and I have the coins. I know that I'm not going to need these coins. I will just, I have some coins here. Let me just show you. This is 50p. I have this 50p with me. If I'm back, I'll just go to my savings can. I'll just throw it there. It's there. It's gone. to you it's gone, but it's there resting, right? So this way you can add £5, £5 note, for example. This is £5 note. You can add it. Look at it straight away. Let's save this. Look at it. You just push it there and it's gone, it's there. So that is another way you save money. Last year when I broke my can, I got up to like 70 something pound. Unbelievable. And this is not what I do regularly. Once in a while I'll just throw money there, but I was surprised I was able to realize that kind of amount of money there. At the end of the day, that money will go a long way to help you to solve one problem. Money that you're just keeping without, you know, all these coins, because here in England we use a lot of coins, you know. Just keep them there. Just throw it there if you don't need it. If you know that you don't need £1, £2, £5, like you saw me doing, just drop them there. At the end of the day, end of the year, just break it. You'll be surprised how much you've been able to save, and that will go a long way to help you. So these are all the tips that I've used to save money, and at the end of the year you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed how much you've been able to save. And lastly, guys, I must say this. So now that you've paid yourself, it doesn't mean that the remaining amount of money in your account is for squander. No. After you save, you've paid yourself, that one is just like you're paying yourself. Just keep it there. You've removed your money from your shopping, you've paid your bills, and you've bought 1 or 2 things that you know that you and your family need. The remaining amount of money, leave it in your account. Don't make sure it's not you don't have to finish your money before the next salary comes in. That's a very wrong thing to do. So I'm not saying that because you've paid yourself, I don't pay myself £300, so the other ones, the remaining £500 is for spending anyhow. I don't really care. No, that is not the way to do it, guys. So even if you've paid yourself, you are throwing small money here, you've done all, you remember all these things, all these tips I'm sharing with you is at the end of the day for you to be able to have some money left in your account, not even thinking about what you've paid yourself. Then at the end of the year, just know how much you have, know how much, see how much you've been able to pay yourself, and see how much you've left in your account, and put them together. You'll be amazed of the amount that you've been able to gather. And then you can use it to do whatever plan you have, whatever thing you are planning to do. And I believe it will go a long way to help. And the following year again, you continue. If you know that you've spent more in this year 2022, there are some things you can adjust. That's fine. That is the reason why we are doing all this thing. You can still adjust and save more. Or if you think, oh, my family, we used to be 2, now we are 3, our budget has increased. Yeah, you can increase it slightly, but not too much. And at the end of the day, you'll be amazed how your life is organized, how you are able to save, how you are able to achieve things. So I believe this has really helped you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please kindly click the subscribe button and turn your bell on so you'll be able to receive all notifications. Once again, remain blessed. Do not forget to press the like button, and I'll be seeing you in my next one. Bye for now.